On the third day of Christmas, Samantha gave to me a 10-minute sun salutation. Oh my God. I feel like they're just going to get progressively worse. But it's all good. Bore da pawb, sut wyt ti heddiw? Good morning everyone, how are you today? Thank you for joining me for day 3 of the 12 Days of Wellmas, and today we are going to practice our Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations. Surya Namaskar is such a wonderful way to start your day. It's a lovely, simple flow that is commonly used in yoga. It builds heat in the body. You can do it as slowly or as quickly as you want. There's even music out there that you can rhythmically flow through it too, which I will link below. So please do, once you get used to it, try it with this particular piece of music, because it's such a wonderful experience, very empowering and very awakening. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming to the top of your mat, standing feet hip width apart. Now if you're not sure what hip width apart is, especially as women, we tend to go a lot wider. Trust me, your hips are nowhere near as wide as you think they are. Take your 2 fists together, place them between your feet, and there you go, that's roughly hip width apart, okay? So, top of the mat, into Tadasana, your mountain pose, standing still. Just taking a moment to focus on where you are right now. And when you're ready, we're going to raise the arms all the way up to the sky, bringing them down through heart center as we come into our forward fold. Slight bend in the knee here, try not to lock those joints out. Hands on shins, lifting up into a half forward fold. Taking it all the way back down and stepping back with our right foot into our downward facing dog. Really making sure that the hips are skyward here. Rolling forwards onto our tippy toes into high plank. Slight bend in the elbows. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Dropping the knees. This is our first chaturanga. And gently releasing down through chaturanga, elbows tracking back. Roll the shoulders back as you rise up through cobra, making sure that the belly button is tight, that we're drawing those abs in and we're not dumping down into the lumbar spine. Slight bend in the elbows. Curling the toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog. Hips skywards, stepping forwards with the left foot into a full forward fold, lifting up half fold, taking it down into full forward fold again, raising the arms skyward and bringing them down through heart center, raising the arms all the way up to the sky, folding down into our full forward fold, slight bend in the knee, rising up into half forward fold, belly button drawn in towards the spine, taking it back down to full forward fold, stepping back with the right foot into downward facing dog, hips skyward. Rolling forwards into plank. Option to stay in high plank here. Slight bend in those elbows. Tipping forward slightly just onto the tippy toes. Coming down through full chaturanga, elbows tracking back. Rolling the shoulders back as we rise up through cobra, making sure the belly button is tight to the spine. Curling the toes under, lifting back up through our downward facing dog, hips skywards, stepping forwards with the left foot this time into our full forward fold, lifting up into half forward fold, hands on the shins, slight bend in the knee, taking it all the way back down before rising all the way back up and bringing the hands down through heart center. Okay, let's try it again, but this time with the breath. Hands at the sides in mountain pose. Take a few moments here, roll the shoulders back and down. Taking an inhale as we raise the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, come into your full forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, half lift, belly button tight. Exhale, stepping back with the right foot into downward facing dog, hips skyward, slight bend in the knees, and rolling forwards into our high plank. Elbows slightly bent, abs engaged, coming forward slightly to the tippy toes, elbows tracking back, exhaling as we roll down through chaturanga, rolling the shoulders back as we inhale, rising up through cobra, making sure the belly button is still tight, curling the toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog as we inhale to step forwards on the left foot, taking a moment to catch our breath here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhaling, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, full forward fold, slight bend in the knee. Inhale, half lift, belly button tight, slight bend in those knees. Exhale, full fold, step back on the right foot, downward facing dog. Slight bend in the knees, hips skyward, rolling forwards into that high plank. Right on the tippy toes here, elbows tracking back as we exhale to lower down through chaturanga, rolling the shoulders back and down as we inhale and rise up through cobra, making sure the abs are engaged and we're not dumping down into the lower back. Curling the toes under, lifting up into downward facing dog, hips skyward, stepping forwards onto the left foot. Full forward fold, taking an inhale as we lift up into half forward fold, slight bend in the knee. Exhale down into full forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Take a moment here to come back to your breath. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, feeling the warmth and the energy created. Placing the hands over the eyes, feel that warmth emanating through your entire body. And just gently, keeping the eyes closed, release the hands away from the eyes, placing them one on top of the other at your heart center. Gently flicker open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you found this enjoyable. Please do give it a few more rounds to really wake up the body, get that blood pumping, and let me know in the comments below what you thought of this morning's Surya Namaskar sun salutation. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for day 4 of the 12 Days of Wellmas. Stay well. Hulva, everyone. Bye.